welcome everybody to Humble George's channel, where we're going to try to do something I've been wanting to do for a long time, but I think I know how to do it now. Notice how this is an automatic. Obviously, it's an automatic with the adjustment right here on the post, and it's kind of neat in many respects. This is an Uncle M. I no, it's not an Uncle M car. This is I think it's United Racing Design. I'm not 100% sure, but anyway, this is a car that has been offered a long time ago, and it actually originally sucked real hard. But I've been over the years trying to get it to suck a lot less, and it does. But I'd like to remove this. Actually, what we probably need is an entirely new steering column, but that is probably beyond my ability to do. So I'm beginning to wonder about any of this shit now. Um, anyway, I'd like to slap a 4-speed in it, and I don't know how well this is going to fly. If I can get over here, um, this is pretty bizarre looking. I'll tell you, you can't. The old saying is, you don't know any. You can only learn as fast as you can learn. That's all I can tell you. I mean, there's some things that you learn, and then later on you find out better ways of doing it, and it makes it obsolete what you learned before. And that's largely what's happened with me. Is of course I had one of these in real life, an SS Impala, 1967 two-door fastback, which this isn't a two-door and it's not a fastback, and it doesn't have the proper little hood. Six-pack scoop that mine did, but I did the best I could to kind of cob it and to massage it into something similar. And we do have some nice new wheels and tires we can put on this today for sure. But this is the deal, and I don't know if this is even a worthy thought. But do you want to see how we would go about this? So this is what we've got. We've got a car here, but we're going to need parts. So where we're going to find these parts? Well, let's take a look at this Chevelle and see what we've got for a 4-speed in this car. Okay, beautiful. All right, well, we've got a nice 4-speed. Actually, I wonder if we could take the whole bottom side of the car. This don't have a clutch pedal either, notice. That's damn sure no clutch pedal. Oh, no, knucklehead. There it is, right there. Okay. Well, it does have a nice one. It has a nice 4-speed right there. So could we steal the 4-speed out of this car, pardon me, and slap it in the other one? Yeah, nice. It's got the right column, too. How could we do this and have the column still turn? That's a good question. All right, we're in over my head. But aside from being in over my head, we should be able to grab the 4-speed. This car come out really nice, by the way, and take a look at these with Willwood disc brakes and the whole deal. Well, you've seen this. I just did a video on it just a little bit ago, but this thing really came along great. Well, this is a Donnie Hirt small block hero car, and I mean, this little thing pops up when you get going and draws air down into the engine just like it would. It's really pretty cool. It's almost a shame we couldn't. Well, let's see what we can do. First of all, we've got a host car. All right, let's see. Let's get out of here. Let's go to 3D simed. 3D simed, yes, shortcut. Okay. All right, let's get into here. Now, I apologize. It's going to not be in 1080p. But I've got to be able to see what's going on, and I can't fart around with monkeying with it. So let's just go with it the way we are. Let's jump right into here, and let's go to grab this car and bring it into the machine. Okay, here we are. Now, I'm going to walk you through just like I always do. Now, this is the nice part, because we're not going to screw up this car no matter what we do, because we're going to save the original CAN 5. So we come over here to File, come to Save, okay? Now where are we going to save it? Not in this Audi, but we're going to go to Cars. We're going to go to the proper car. We're going to go to Materials. You're going to have to write that folder in because it's never going to have one. Now we don't want to just put this in there. Well, we could. Well, no, there's one right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a couple underlines. 4-speed fetch. 4-speed fetch. Okay, see, we got white ball fetcher. Okay, save that. Okay, so this is what we're going to want to do. Now, before we go any further, let's go to our folder. Let's go to the different car. All right, now where are we? We're at 67 Impala. Okay, go to Materials. And now we're going to write a new thing in here. It's called 4-speed. All right, we have to have somewhere to put this shit. And now we've got a folder for it. You know, before God made people, he made a planet to slap us on. And so that's what we're going to do. So here we are. What we're going to do is try to get a good look at this critter. Come in here like this. I right mouse clicked to go to Object. Now there we've got the rubber boot. Oh, balls. The rubber boot, but I don't want the rubber boot. I want the whole shooting match. There we go. All right, but look at all the other stuff that's connected to it. All right, we're going to grab this. We're going to come over here to where we can see it naked all by itself. Holy shit. This is all the stuff we got right here. Oh, this is going to be an experience. All right, so we've got all this shit connected, right? What we're going to do, because we don't want all this shit connected, do we? No, we definitely don't. This is what I've learned, if I can remember how to do it. I think it's Control. I push down the Control button and I left mouse click. Let me see what I want to get. And it'll open up this diagonal fetcher. I go to Faces and go to Delete. Okay? I'm going to do the same thing with this right here. Faces, Delete. It's better if you get it square because it works on the square. Remember, push down the Control, what's the left Control, and then left mouse. It highlights and go Delete. We're going to do the same thing over here. Delete. I get this little nibbler right there. Little nibbler, delete. Okay, now we don't want any of this stuff in the back. Delete. Okay. Now this is what we've got so far. We got knobs. Some kind of a strange little fucking thing right here. Pardon me. The winter does dry you out, so you end up a little bit scratchy sounding. But I'm not ill, thank God. Okay, now we're gonna grab these. Okay, we're gonna go delete. All right, so all we've got is our 4-speed right here. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up here and we're gonna save this, and we're gonna actually it wouldn't hurt to save it right here. Just put it in as 4-speed. Four-speed metal parts. All right, now open this up. We're going to save the name to this. We're going to change it to our own. Metal 4-speed. Just like that. You don't want it to be the same as the original. Now we're going to save that, okay? Now we come out of here. And let's go get the rubber boot. There it is, okay? Again, we come over to this little fetcher thing, grab that, and here's our different parts. All right, there's our rubber boot. Now again, let's get it so it's fairly square. Left control, left mouse button. Gives us our diagonal so we can delete this. Now we've got just a rubber boot. So we come up to File, we come up to Save, and we want to go back one spot, Materials. I'm going to do just this, rubber boot. Rubber boot, all right? Now open that up, change the name. Come on, don't be naughty. B-O-O-T. Only. All right. Now that's saved that. All right. Now, what about the ball? Now, actually, there's a top part to the ball. See that right there? The top part to the ball. Oh, shit. Well, again, don't worry about the incidentals because we're going to get rid of all that nonsense. All right, watch this. Again, get it to where it's happy. Control. Grab the majority of this nonsense. Delete. 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 We got it. Watch. Save. Materials. S-H-I-F-T. Shift. Sequence. S-E-C-Q-U-I-N-C. Well, close enough as far as I'm going to get. At least I know what the fuck it is. Okay. All right. Bingo. That's what I failed to get the last time I did this. All right, now we want the ball itself. So come over here and fetch just the ball. Oh, balls McCarthy. Again, don't worry about incidentals. Grab the whole shooting match. There it is. Until I learned this one simple thing, I was wait, look. Look what else we got. Oh, wait a minute. This might be okay. I'm getting excited a little bit. All right, bear with me with this swirling dervish shit. All right, what we're going to try to do is control. We're going to grab all this crap and get rid of it. Now we're going to just bear with me and try to get this thing just so I get what I want and then get rid of the bullshit I don't want. Delete. Okay. Delete. Oops. Delete. Hang on. We got to sneak in closer to this thing because I think I can fetch what I want off of here. And we can end up with the column as well. Uh-oh. I got under the column. I don't want under the column. What? Just get what you can. It's almost like you're a kid stealing chickens or some shit. I don't know why it affects me that way, but of course I never. Well, yes, I did steal chickens as a kid, but I didn't know any better. I don't do any of that shit now. Last chickens I got, I bought the sons of bitches, and it was a pain in the ass. Okay, there we go. Watch, we're going to come down here and get these out of the way and get this out of the way and get it turned just a little bit. I got to get it just right so I can get just the ass end of this thing. Naturally, my eyes would go ape shit right about now. Oh, got to be careful what you grab, because you can end up with more than you bargained for. Hang on. And I don't know why my finger always tends to grab the wrong friggin' bar. I'd like to get rid of this fucking thing too. Well, you got to be careful. Nope, that ain't going to do it. Come on here. Well, maybe I don't need to get rid of that. So right now, oh yeah, I think we do. But you got to be careful. You got to be careful to nip just what you want. Well, it won't hurt to nip little bits at a time. See what I mean? All right, we got that plus this. And that might work. So what we're going to do is we're going to save both of these. All right, save materials. Now it's called BAL, ball, and COLLUME, ball and column. All right, now all right, boom, boom. All right, now we'll get out of here. Now I'll show you what we do. Okay, just unhighlight this. We don't need this because we're not going to harm a thing. All we wanted to do is fetch parts. So now we can get right out of here. Watch. Bam. Bam. Nobody's the worser for it because we didn't do any harm to anybody. So let's come on over here to gather our parts. All right. Computer. Let's walk the green mile. See, I told you I've got like that's a garage, 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 that's not. This is a garage, that's a garage. A couple more garages down here. So let's come on up to this. Let's go to the Spectrum 7. Let's go to our materials. Now what we want is ball and column. Watch this. First of all, we're over here to Amos's. Let me go back one so you can see where we are. We're at the materials to Amos. Okay. I'm going to open that up. And I'm going to put a new folder. 4-speed parts. Okay. Just like that. And then we're going to open this up. We're going to do ball and column copy. We're going to do rubber boot copy. We're going to do white ball copy. Four-speed metal parts copy. All right, now, ball and column, 4-speed metal parts, rubber boot, white ball, and what was shift sequence is what we need. Okay, so here's what we've got. Now, what's going to get real effing interesting is this. obviously we're going to need a ton of textures that are going to come from this car alone. So what we're going to do is this. It will save you a shithouse load of work. So watch how we do this. We're going to come over here like this. We're going to go to the textures. All right. Now we're going to shut that down. Come up to simed. We're going to go back to get our happy Chevelle right here. Let's get him. Okay. Just because it's a good thing to do, we're going to save this again. Materials. All right. Make a name. Texture fetch. Texture fetch. Texturefetch. Just for me. I do it that way because that's the way I do it. All right. Let's go ahead and you save it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to save ourselves a shithouse load of work. We're going to come over here to, oh, you dirty bastard. See that fucking thing? This isn't supposed to be on. Go lay down, you piece of shit. Okay. It was antivirus. It usually puts a big fuck to me, or excuse me, it can cause problems arbitrarily as it will. So we come over to export. We're going to go to export, and we're going to go to export textures. But where are we going to export these textures to? We're going to export the textures into the car where we're going to need them, right here. So we come over to textures and we export them. Now everything that we would possibly need from this car is already in the other car as far as textures. So we're done. We get out of here. That's going to save us a shithouse load of searching. Now we come back to the program. I don't know if opening it from fresh is always what you have to do, but that's what we're going to do. So now we're going to go get the car that we want to put this in, which was this one right here. Now, we're going to not corrupt this original CAN5 folder, okay? That's always going to stay virgin. So we're going to open this up, and it'll get us to here. All right. Now, first of all, we're going to go up to File. We're going to save. We're going to save it in the proper car, which is right here. And we're going to go to the materials. Now, since we don't have anybody in there already, we're going to go ahead and save it just like he is. Now, what we're going to do for ourselves is this. This could be very interesting. We're going to come up here like this, and we're going to try to nip off this column to make a space for the new column.
Humble, how are you going to do this?
I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. We're going to come, yes, we did save the car as it is. So we're going to come up here. We're going to reach in here like this. We're going to go to Object. Oh, all right. Let's go back to remove this so we can see the whole shooting match. Oh, baby. So this is all what we got here. Okay? So, can we nip this little bastard off in its... Wait a minute. Why? All right, maybe this is the only way we're going to do this. All right, I'm going to try to nip just this little son of a bitch off right here. Erase? Oh, that don't look right to me. What happened to delete? Something ain't right. Something is definitely not right. Hang on a minute. Something is not correct. I don't know what it is exactly, but something ain't right. Let's unhighlight this. Let's do this again. Object. No, fuck, that is it. Cockpit HR. HR? Chassis? Let's see what chassis looks like. All right, chassis ain't what we want, but it's the right idea. All right, that is not what we want. Let's try this again. Let's try this. What is this? HR. Oh, balls. All right, let's see what this is. Ah, fuck. Wait a minute. Grab it off of there. All right, there it is. Okay, which is which? That looks suspicious. Let's get rid. That must be the handle of it, I would say. So left control, open up our little thing and get rid of that bastard. All right. Now watch what we do. Again, we have to come up to File. We have to go to Save. Now, Impala, this is gonna be named Directional. Directional. Directional, whether it's spelled right or not, who gives a fuck? Directional post. All right, directional post. Open that up. See, this says object 69. Well, we're going to have it say object 121. Well, 1121. Who gives a fuck? Hit save. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Now, we get out of here. We leave these highlighted. We come over to this little thing here. See, it says replace object. Come to materials. Directional post. There he is. Hit yes. Okay. Now we got rid of that fucking thing. We only got this bastard to fuck with right here, this rubber thing. So we come over to objects. There he is, the two rubber things. Now we come up to here. We gotta figure out which one of those bastards we don't want. Would probably be this big fucker right here. Delete that. Again, we have to come up to save. This is very important, so don't get fiddly fucked with this. Now just right here, rubber. Rubber new, okay? We don't want 68. We can have 777, okay? Yes. All right. Now we get out of here and we go up to here to replace it. Directional post, rubber new, 777, replace. Now that got rid of that other little fucker, okay? So now we got rid of that post and we got rid of the little rubber knobber. So now all we want to do is we want to put in a 4-speed. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to save this interior as a brand new shooting match. So we go to this. Oh, no, we don't. Pardon me. All right, so we're out of here with this. We're out of here with this. All right, now, boot. So now we've got our car without, oh, you dirty bastard. Fuck. We would have had to save the son of a bitch. Wait a minute. Can we go back to edit? No, we can't. Oh, fuck. I had the son of a bitch, but I didn't save it the way it should have been. Ah, balls. Oh, doesn't that suck? A big walrus. Don't get excited. It's easy to do. Watch. We'll do it again. All right, so we come up here, object 69, we want to replace it with directional post right here. Boom. And then we want to replace this with this. Well, maybe it's good to go over it again. Okay? Now we want to save this fucker. Oh, fuck. How do we save this son of a bitch? File, save. Hang on a minute. Materials. Oh, fuck. Cockpit HR. New. Okay? All right. Cockpit HR new. There's the old one. Come in and get object cockpit HR. And then come over here to materials. Oh, fuck. Right there. It didn't work. Fuck. Ah, that sucks, a walrus.
Dick,
Why didn't it work? You cocksucker. No, fuck stick, fuck stick. Object. What the fuck is this?
maybe we gotta do both of these sons of bitches. Ah, you cacksucker.
I don't know. Well, that fucking blows, doesn't it?
Oh, it's puffing on it with fury. No, not material, dick beat. Object.
All right, there, got rid of that. Now, does this fucker have to get saved too? It can be a little bit of a job. I'm not bullshitting you. Oh fuck! I don't want the fucking thing, you dick. I want the whole shooting match. Oh fuck a duck. File, save as cockpit new. Also,
Will this work?
who the fuck knows? It's supposed to.
It did!
Oh fuck yeah! Okay, let's stop while we're ahead and make sure this actually works. Now let's come over to export. Let's go to export textures. Let's make sure we're in the right car. Let's wing these in there. Everybody's happy. It didn't pitch a fit. Let's see if this worked. Now we're going to put a new can 5. And hopefully this will work. Come on. New insides. All right. Let's go see if this worked. I've never done this before, so you're going to have to bear with me. There's new insides. We saved this as a copy. And then we dragged the original one off, just in case we did foobar the fuck out of this thing, which is always a possibility. Rename. Pardon me, guys. The coffee's jumping up on me a little bit here. Now let's go take a look if this is realistic or we've not on the right track at all. There it is. Okay, let's go into the showroom. This will be our first inclination of whether we fucked this up or not. Are you ready? There we go. We got rid of that bastard column thing. So this is a good news. We got rid of the column. We retained the insides, and it's happy. We're not going to need that other fucking column piece, I don't believe. Although, we did get rid of the bastard, though. Look at that shit. And we do have a clutch pedal, which is nice. All right. Fucking A. We're still in the ballpark. We're still in the fucking ballpark. This is good. Let's shut that down. Let's go back to simed. I'm a little excited now. Let's do the simed activity. Now let's go grab our Impala again. Just like this. So far, so good. So far, not bad. Go to File. Go to Save. Go to Materials. Okay, now we'll go to Step 2. STEP2. Step 2. Bam. Bam. All right, Step 2. Are you ready for this shit? Now, could be interesting if we do this the proper way. I don't know how we're going to do this exactly, but we're going to try. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab onto this column, which we can't do. We can't grab onto the column. Okay, well, fuck that then. What we will do is we will come up to here to let's get this little bugger back under control. We've learned that we can't take the column and everything with it, because that just put the serious fuck to the machine. So let's just go to Step 3. All right. That'll work. Okay. I can cut out the bullshit parts, which I will. All right, here's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to live with the column that we got. All right, we'll have to live with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Import. We're going to go to Materials. See, we're at the proper car. We're going to go to 4-speed parts. We're going to go to 4-speed metal parts. We're going to grab onto this. We're going to hit Open. And now we're going to physically see the bastards in our very own eyes. Now we're going to go to Edit, Copy, Out, Paste, Faces. Now, seat them in the back seat, upside down and backwards. All right, so what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to pitch the bitch. And it's pitching, well, no, that's not probably the right way to do it. Let's go back to 0 to where we started. All right, 0. Let's try to roll it. Oh, that ain't doing us any fucking good either. Start to 0. 0. Let's try yaw.
Yeah, mammy.
Okay, yaw mammy worked. Okay, let's probably 180 would probably be right. I'm sorry if you can't see the numbers, you'll just have to bear with me. 180. All right, there we go. Now, pitch should work. Pitch should pitch it down to where we want it to be.
Okay, pitch the bitch. Oh, you fucker. That's yaw, you dick.
Pitch the bitch. Now we're going to have to bring it up. Where are we? Well, bear with me. We're moving forward. 8. Let's try 86 and see what happens. We're climbing up gently through the floorboards. Let's try 96. That's even better. All right, 96 ain't going to do it. What about 99? Ah, we're happy. We're 99, and we got to move it back, so that's this upper one. Let's just try a 3 right there to see what happens. Okay, let's try a 2 right there to see what happens. Oh, that's a little bit beyond where we want to be. So I'd say probably a 19 will do it. Oh, you cocksucker. Somehow I fucked this command up so I can't use a 1. You rotten mother... anyway, I'll have to steal a 1 from down here. This is a fucking pain in the ass. Control C. If anybody knows how to get around this son of a bitch, please let me know because I'm right now fucked. There's the 1. I've got to fetch a 1 that way. This is a real pain in the fucking ass too. Trust me. All right, there it is. Is that about where we want it? Or do we want it forward just a pubescent? Now, let me take the fumes out of this thing, and we'll get to where we need to be. Actually, it's a little bit high still. So 99 up is probably not it. Let's try 98. There we go. We're sank it down into the carpet just a little bit. I would think that maybe forward just a whisker might be better. Oh, 20 didn't do it. It was the wrong direction. Okay, here we go with this 1 bullshit again. Control V. And let's try a 15 and see what happens. Okay, that looks pretty good. So if we're happy with that at a 15, all right, now's where we want to get old school. We grab a notepad because this is going to make life a hell of a lot easier real fast. Grab a notepad. You hear me fighting with the pages, which fight like a dog in heat or not. All right, now from the beginning at the top, I start to write 0.0, 0.15, 0, 0.98, 0. Draw a line. Minus 180, 0.0, minus 91.0. Draw a line. Now we got 1.0 as the size for the whole shooting match, okay? So that's what we got. This is going to come in real handy because when we place that rubber thing, everything now has got coordinates that we can work off of, all right? So we're happy with this? We're happy with this. So let's go now back to home. We're going to go back to import. Now we want the rubber boot, okay? 4-speed parts. We don't want ball and column. We want rubber boot, okay? There's our rubber boot. Go to edit, go to copy, get rid of this, go to paste, faces. Now hopefully somewhere, there it is underneath us, a rubber boot. See him? What we want to do is we want to highlight the bastard like this. Uh-oh. What? No object? Hang on. What the fuck? No object. Edit. All right, let's go back. Undo. Fucking bastard. I don't know why that was the way it was. Import. Materials. 4-speed parts. Rubber boot. All right.
Wait a minute, we're gonna get too many of these fucking things.
Fuck it. Edit. Copy. Paste. Paste faces. All right, we got our numbers and shit right there. Just highlight it. There it is. Okay. Now we want to type in the numbers we just had. So we got to fetch. Well, no, maybe we don't. We come down to the second line down. We need a 15. Control V for the 1, and then we need a 5. Okay. Pain in the fucking ass, but that's the way it is. Then we need a 98 down below. 98. Then a 180. That's a minus. Then we need a 0 and a minus 91. And that should put us nowhere fucking close. Well, under normal circumstances, that actually works. But here you can see we didn't do so fucking good. All right, so the other way is this. You see the bastard, we're going to have to massage it into position by fiddle fucking with it mercilessly. Why it didn't work is beyond me, but we're going to make it happen. All right. All right. Oh, fuck. Okay. All right. Just there's no quicker way than just doing it. That's all I can tell you. When it's a lot of this type of work has to be done just like you're seeing it. I don't know which way that just went because I hiccuped at the same fucking time. Oh, wrong direction. Okay. Okay, we're underneath it by a lot. All right. Okay. Now let's get rid of this. It don't look right to me. It looks like the little bastard needs to be slightly bigger. So here we go with a whole shitload of ones. Ready for this? And it's going to move this fucker all over the place. But it don't look right to me. All right, fuck it. Sorry for getting a little pissy, guys. I don't mean to be getting pissy. Forgive me. Yeah, it's just I've got the program slightly fucking buggered, and it's irritating as a son of a bitch.
Slightly buggered, he says.
Um, Naturally, that was the wrong thing. Oh, fuck, I didn't want all of those. Bring it up a little bit. All right, let's take a look. See, it's a lot of dicking around, but you got to be willing to do it. If you're willing to dick with this endlessly, you can make this shit actually happen. Now, this we need to go forward at least one, I think. That's too much. Well, then we'll do an 8-5. How's that? You can do that. That's perfect. Okay, we got an 8.5, and let's drop it down just a tad. Oh, fuck. Wait, hang on. I can see this shit coming. I know we were there once, but we're there again. Okay, there we got it. Okay, so we've got the 4-speed in there, and we've got the rubber boot. Now we got to put a ball on its ass, and we got to put that shifting shit on top of that. So we're going to lock this in. We're going to go to export textures just to make sure that we're still copacetic, and we're going to check out what we've done so far, and then we're going to go back and fuck with it some more. Oh, fuck a duck. Do you fucking believe that?
We did it. We nailed the bloody wanker.
Fucking A. Well, this means that we might be able to. I don't think that's exactly right, but we might be able to Well, let me take a look at this before we go copying shit. And one thing you'll notice about 3D simed is you don't get a whole shithouse load of adjustment on where the fuck things are. That ain't bad though. We could definitely live with that. I think it's slightly forward from where it needs to be. Um, all right, that's happy. So we're gonna go with that. Maybe we can get lucky and put that fucking thing right on. Yeah, whatever. 0. I think we got it. Oh, what a pain in the ass. Okay, I think we're done. Praise God. And I'm going to change the wheels on this fucker, but that's a lot easier than this monkey business we just did. This is a lot of fucking dill bite machine. Okay, so now what we do? We go to export textures again. Now I know we shouldn't have to do this, but fuck it, we're doing it anyway. We're not cutting any corners right now because if we fuck it up at this stage of the game, aha! See what I mean? Oh, you mother. Okay, it's not making that nasty noise. Here's the deal. When you see it throw an error like this, it's not really an error. It just doesn't see it yet. See this thing? It says it needs the interior LOD PNG. All right? Well, here's the interior LOG PN right there. This is from the Spectrum 7. And this is Amos right here where we are. See, it sees it. So we do have everything that it needs. This is why we put the stuff in the car to begin with, so we didn't have to go through this bullshit. All right? Now we've got everything we needed just like I thought we did. Okay, now let's come back out of this. Now we're in our textures. That's where you're going to find this mess up. Okay, well, we do have it, so don't sweat it. So let's just go okay. Let's come over here, and now we can do the actual car. We're going to put installed. Okay, installed is the name of it, and we hit save. Okay, now we can come out of here. I don't know why the sound is going ape shit from time to time, but it does. Okay, there's installed right there. So we copy that and we put it over on the desktop. And then we can get rid of the original 67 right there, which was really the one previous to what we're just doing now. And now we go to install and change the name. Okay, now when we go into the game, we should see everything we did plus the little 4-speed deal on top. Let's go take a peek. This should be the end of our project for today. So if you wanted to see how to do this shit, now you've got some better idea of why you're probably not going to want any part of it, because it's a real ball twacker. Now, let's go inside the car, F1, and take a peek. And we got,
the son of a bitch upside down.
is that enough to grab you right by the fucking scroit bag? We got the fucking one in the wrong spot. But we do have it in there. Ah, shithole. So what this has to do is has to spin around this way. Now, is this going to be a real pisser or is this not going to be so bad? Fuck a duck. But we do have the 4-speed physically in the car, which is something we have never had before. And it is a little tall, I admit, but nevertheless, it's in there. You want to try to straighten the fucker out?
You know, you have to.
All right, fuck it.
Oh, I don't want to.
Tough shit, go. Come on. Don't be a pussy.
Meow.
All right, come on. It's not that big a deal. Twist my ball.
I say what?
Save. Twist it. Okay.
Oh, balls McCarthy.
Just simmer down. This might not be as bad as you think because we can at least see the fucker. All right. Object.
There it is. It's highlighted.
Now we need to somehow spin this fucking thing. Ah, balls, McCarthy. Do we roll it? Do we yaw it? I'm gonna try to roll the fucker. Oh, it ain't like and roll. Oh, fuck. How do we twist it? We might have to yaw the bitch. Yeah, we gotta yaw the bitch. All right, let's do a 180 yaw. Oh, balls McCarthy. Now we gotta bring the bastard back to where we are. And I don't, well, fuck it. We gotta see the son of a bitch first. Where the fuck did it go? There it is. All right, now we gotta twist it the other way so it goes on the ball right. That would be pitch, wouldn't it? Yes. That's the wrong way. Now we gotta lift the bitch. Oh, that was over too much. Now we gotta go forward. Where the fuck did it go? Way the fuck up there. See, one tiny move can really put the fuck to you. No, just put something there. Nothing. Well, nothing happened because nothing happened. All right, a 4 didn't quite make it. 5, that's not bad, but we got to raise this up a little bit. Aha, we're in the right direction. Keep going. This may not be as bad as you thought. Actually, all of it is pretty much the same type of gig. All right, where we got here?
I think we got it.
We do have it.
We do have it. If I can, yes, we definitely have it. We've got it. We've got it running happily now. Okay, we're done with that. Yay! It wasn't as bad as you thought. That was a fucking pain in the ass, though. But nonetheless, we got it. We got it. Hallelujah.
Praise God. Oh, mammy, what a fucking knocker lapper that is. And if you don't like these headers and all this other bullshit, they can.
That it is cob to death.
But I didn't know what I was doing back then. I didn't have any friggin' idea. I just did the best I could with what I had. I didn't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm learning as I go, which I still am, but I'm making some progress.
That is a cob mess of shit under there.
But we're not going to monkey with it now. We did all we wanted to do for today. So, guys, let's get this show on the effing road. Let's go to export this time. We're just going to go to here. We're going to put the car in the proper perspective. And I'm going to go, did it. Did it. There we go. Cabango. Now let's get out of here and we're done with the car and we're done with the video. Sorry for the cussing. Whew, it's enough to drive a man, throw it right out of his effing tree. Copy. Over here. The reason we do this is so if you fuck it up and delete this now before it's time, you've already saved it. So that's the good part. Otherwise, you have to go do all this horse shit again. Come on now, rename. All right.
What do you think the chances are we got it right and it'll actually drive?
Now that is a second phase to our testing is will it run now or does it throw an error and go apeshit? It should run, but that doesn't mean anything. Let's take a look at the showroom and see if we've got a 4-speed in this car now. We do, and it's actually proper. Praise God forever. Oh my God, what a pain in the ass. But we did it. This is the good part. We did it. And we got that thing off the column. Now, we didn't get rid of the fucking bullshit right here, but you know what? Who gives a fuck? You gotta, a little bit of creative essence. And yeah, all right, I see these fucking beams sticking through the floorboards. Well, again, I didn't know what I was doing back then, and we could easily fix that, but not on this video. So there was how you put a 4-speed in the car who doesn't normally have a 4-speed. And let me just check and see about where the flames are. Are they correct? Yes, the flames are correct. So I hate to fuck with that. And actually the car runs, or did run pretty good. Let's go find out if it still does. Let's drive the little Rambler and see what happens here. If it shits the bed and won't run now, we're fucked. But no, we're not actually fucked because we go back to the original KN5 that I saved at the very beginning, and at least we didn't lose the car. Just all that time and progress. But I think it'll run. It shouldn't have a problem. We've got everything we could possibly ask for in the car, so it shouldn't toss a fucking error. I hope. It should run. We're hoping for the best. Your fingers are crossed, legs are braided, and
I gotta take a leak.
but we're not worrying about that now.
We're watching the spinning ball as your life goes dwindling past. Eventually, we may actually get on to the race. It's supposed to be a practice, I was under the impression, but there may be 70 or 80 other cars.
Beautiful. Old Basato. Ah. It's a little high. It's not exactly in the right spot, but we're not fucking with it today. It's in there, and it's the first time this car's ever had one. I'm only running 10% turbo. Whoa, we may not make this one. It goes like a bastard. It handles really well now, too. Way better than it ever did before. I know, I hear you.
But Humble, will it lay rubber?
Well, let's stick it up to 70%. Come on down here. Get down on the floor of this operation here. We're in third gear right now.
But Humble, how do we know we're in third gear?
Oh, would I lie to you? No, I wouldn't. See that third gear? Watch this shit. You ready for this? Put that over there. Third gear, 70%. I did go up to 90%. I admit it. Whoa, Nelly. I'll go to 100. Let's get some real rubber coming down this side. 100% turbunicus. Ready for this shit, guys? I'm gonna do the whole fucking shooting match. Fourth. There we go. There's some rubber for us. What'd you think of that shit?
Hey, look, there's the moon. Look how pretty it is, too.
Oh, that's cool as fuck. Now we're still doing 100 miles. That is pretty cool. This is the new saw.
And there's a new one coming out. A brand new fucking 2.0. Pardon me, with instantaneous clouds that form amorphously out of thin air.
Yeah, no shit. But I'm gonna stick with this one, I think. I like the clouds in this one.
Can we do a little better rubber than that?
I don't see why we couldn't. Let's stay back here where we belong. Let's go to fifth. Now I want to go see that. That I want to see.
Let's try a little Gophericus chuckus.
This car is nice. I like the 4-speed. See, it worked. It was a good thing we did that.
Oh, what a riot! Oh, baby, I'm liking this.
See, I might be an old fuck, and I'm fuzzy too. An old fuzzy fuck. And I would never do this with my own car because it is very expensive and costly, and you go to jail with the nightstick enema. I'm not into that. My Impala would lay rubber just like this. Blocks full of rubber. Just annihilate the fucking tires. Annihilate them. Ease. 454, high rise, aluminum manifold, 4-barrel headers. Never did get the nice cam that I wanted. Accurate. Folks, that's what I'm talking about. All right, guys, I hope you liked it, and I will see you on the rebound.